You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, one of the biggest reasons this channel actually blew up in 2020 is because the NBA decided to get in that bubble and destroy themselves. They knelt for Marxism, they hated the country, and the NBA's collapse was pretty much complete. Those NBA finals, man, which actually had LeBron James winning that bubble title that nobody respected. Even Charles Barkley mocked the Lakers for being bubble gangsters. Nobody respected that NBA title. But really, guys, ever since then, the NBA Finals ratings have been a disaster. A complete disaster. Now, I'm pretty sure, guys, that in the Eastern Conference Finals between the Pacers and the Knicks, the NBA had to be praying, please let the Knicks make the finals. It did not happen. Now, the best team this season is the Oklahoma City Thunder with the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They're going to be going up against the Pacers, and I'm pretty sure that the Thunder is going to be a heavy favorite to win this title. And to me, guys, the Thunder, they're still the Seattle Supersonics to me. They just are. But I digress on that. Now, folks, when I saw this matchup for the NBA Finals, I was thinking, man, the NBA has to be freaking out right now. For one thing, nobody's really watching these NBA Finals post-2020. It's really bad, guys. It's really, really bad. You don't have LeBron. You don't have Golden State. You have OKC and the Pacers. Now, unlike the NFL, man, when it comes to Super Bowl, the NBA really wants these major markets to actually win. It's not the case in the NFL. It's just not the case. These NBA Finals, folks, probably will be one of the lowest rated. It just is. And we hear that, season after season post 2020 because that's true. And when it comes to these ticket prices for this NBA Finals, they're low. The NBA has pretty much hit rock bottom now, folks. So let's get into it. Right over here, guys. NBA Finals ticket prices down 25%. Still average over $1,000. Yeah, you're still going to have to break out a pretty penny to go to the NBA Finals. But these numbers are pretty bad, though. Look here. It says tickets to the NBA Finals are never cheap. But with two of the league's smallest markets playing, this year's tickets are cheaper compared to the last few seasons. The $1,147 average ticket price for the 2025 NBA Finals dips below the previous lows of $1,169 in 2023 and $1,200 in 2021 per tip pick. The only NBA Finals is actually beating is the bubble when there were no fans, so there were no tickets to actually be sold. It says here, this year's average price is about 25% less than the $1,560 average for last year's finals between the Celtics and Mavericks, two of the NBA's biggest markets. And of course, the Celtics in Boston, historic franchise, they won the NBA Finals. Now look at this here. The average NBA Finals purchase price since 2019, according to a tip pick. In 2019, before the NBA got in the bubble, it cost, and this is with the Warriors, man. Warriors actually were going, that was when they had KD, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's when KD got injured, and also Klay Thompson. But anyway, it cost $1,229 for a ticket. Of course, in the bubble, no ticket price. Then you had the Bucks and the Suns. Okay. I wouldn't call Milwaukee a big market for the NBA, but you had Giannis in that. And they won against the Suns. It was still $1,200. Then you had the Celtics and the Warriors. $1,379. And then you had 2023, the Heat and the Nuggets. And that ticket price cost $1,169. The Nuggets won that. And of course, you had the Celtics and the Mavericks last year, $1,560. And now the ticket prices have collapsed. $1,147. Yeah. This is not good, man. It's not good. Oh, they actually have some ticket prices here. Game 1, which is on Thursday night at OKC. Average purchase price, $1,012. Get-in price, $525. And the first game in Indianapolis is going just for $1,002. Now, the get-in price is $755. Man, this is rough, man. This is rough. Not only are the ticket prices low, but we know this is going to be a super low-rated NBA Finals. And we talked about it, guys. Look here. Over here, this actually shows you the average number of viewers for the NBA Finals. Last year, between the Celtics and the Mavericks, only 11.31 million people actually watched on average. Then you had the previous year before that, only 11.64 million. I mean, it's dropped the past 2 years. Actually, the past 3 years. The Warriors and Celtics, 12.4 million. And that wasn't good either, man. I'm telling you guys, once you actually get before 2020, this just shows you how much the NBA is falling, folks. And of course, the Bucks and the Suns, a paltry 9.91 million. And in that bubble, all-time low, 7.45 million. But get this here. Before that, before the NBA went all Marxism in the bubble, 2019, 15.14 million watched the Raptors beat the Warriors. And then in 2018, this is when you had the LeBron and LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love going up against Steph and the Warriors, 17.56 million. Before that, same teams again, 20.38 million. That was 2017. And then, of course, Cleveland, Golden State again, 20.28 million. Cleveland and the Warriors again. This is when Golden State actually won that. 19.94 million people watch. It was 2016 where the Warriors actually blew a 3-1 lead. Yeah. I mean, all these other years before that, man, before 2020, the NBA had pretty decent ratings. Not anymore. Not anymore. And you know what? To be honest with you guys, before Steph and Golden State hit the scene, I wouldn't actually call them, a must-see franchise, man. I really wouldn't say that. I mean, Golden State, for the most part, was pretty much a joke before Steph got there. And by the way, when they first made the finals, almost 20 million people watched it. Yeah. So what do you guys think of this here, man? Is the NBA Finals in big time trouble? I think they are, man. I mean, this actually dropped the past 3 years. So if you got the Celtics only getting 11.31 million, OKC, I do believe OKC is actually going to win the title. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the real deal. But that doesn't turn into eyeballs, man. Could this thing actually be like right at 11 million on average? Possible, man. That's not good. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.